Hello everyone, today is March 8th and I guess you say the official start of my 2016 farm garden, market garden, greenhouse garden, whatever you want to call it. In this video here I'm just going to go through a few things that as I seed them. I'm going to be doing peppers, kale, different things today, and I'll show you a quick overview kind of how I do that. Nothing too involved. I have other videos on that, but I got my list here. I got my other little binder. I have my containers here with seeds, and since since I'm down in this new grow room here, you've seen this from the last video. I had to bring everything from the other side of the basement up the stairs, across, down the stairs into here. So it took quite a bit to get it all set up, kind of to how it was last year. I'm sure you can see a bit, and you can probably hear the buzz. That's just my my shop lights. The ones I actually use for my seating with the Grow Lux bulbs. Those are actually the first lights I've ever used. I don't know how old the fixtures are, but they work and they hum, and I know that's a sign of spring for me. Okay, so you see everything here laid out on the table. You can only see partial table here, but I have 4 flats here. I have 5 on the other side, and then on the other side in the other bedroom there, where I have a big light unit, I have 3 flats. And I'm going to give you a rundown about what everything is in a bit. But below the table here, you can't see it, I got my heater on. This room is going to be around 65-70 degrees. That may seem warm, but I like it being warm for seeds to germinate. Once they're germinated and they're growing good, I move them over to the other bedroom where the temperatures are probably in the 50s, mid 60s, depending on the time of day, and that'll keep them growing nice and short and nice healthy plants. But as you see here, you see some cords hanging. I think you can see that in the shot. I have some heating mats. For my peppers, my eggplant, and my okra, I have a heat mat. And the reason why I use a heat mat is because sometimes pepper seeds, eggplant, they can take a while and they can be finicky if the weather is cool, or your soil is cool, or even when you water, the water is cool. So I like having things nice and warm in here. So these heat mats, they'll raise the temperature up, I don't know, maybe around 70, 75. They're plugged in all the time. They have an automatic thermostat that shuts off at, I don't know, 75 degrees, whatever it's set at. I find they just kind of run continually just because of where I have it. If you'd have it in a greenhouse during the day, it probably wouldn't run because the temperature of everything is way high. It's in the 70s, 80s, even this time of year, beginning in March on a sunny day. But here in the basement, my other grow rooms here, I have to monitor, and I have to monitor the temperature, and I have to differentiate and actually put a temperature in my little oil heater here to keep things at 70 degrees, 65 degrees to get optimum germination. So I got my notes here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down what I planted. Sweet banana pepper, cayenne pepper, bell peppers. I did snapper and King Arthur. Jalapeno peppers, just a generic jalapeno. Habanero or orange habaneros. Eggplant, I did Ravina, and I did Galen. One is your typical kind of black, purple eggplant. The other one is a long, more lighter green, more of an Asian type is called. And then I did some jambalaya okra. I grew okra a few years ago and got a few pods, basically to save seed. That's all I managed to get. But I never was around to pick it, to eat it. I've never had it before, so that'll be something to try. And then I got broccoli. I got Goliath broccoli. The seed pack says it can get up to 10 to 12 inch heads and produces many side shoots once the main shoot is cut. And then I also have just a generic early season broccoli. Cauliflower, I do Minuteman, which is an early variety within, I don't know, 7-8 weeks from transplant. So add another 6 weeks on top of that. 3 months or so from now, I'll be picking that cauliflower. And the other one is cheddar, which gives you the yellow orangish type cauliflower. It's real eye catcher, and it sold well the last time I had it at the market. And then cabbage, I just have a regular Savoy cabbage. Kale, I have the blue curled Scotch, or blue Scotch curled, however you say it. And I also have a black version. They're the longer, slender Savoy leaves. It's just a generic one. It doesn't have a name, so to speak. Beets, I use Detroit dark red. Carrots, it's just a generic carrot seed. And then Swiss chard, which I use a bright lights mix. So that's basically it for March 8th. I'm going to give the dates on a lot of these videos. That way, if you're looking back kind of when I start things, and also for my own record. But, you know, peppers, eggplant, okra, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and some greens, beets, kale, Swiss chard, and some carrots. So stay tuned for more. I'll bring you back when this stuff starts germinating, and in about a week from now or so, I'll be seeding a lot more stuff. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.